Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in. You are loved and lovable. I will sing my song. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to open your eyes. Welcome to Love and Action's Daily Boost Crown Chakra Saturday on this beloved 420. I'm waiting for this YouTube to load here so we can do a sound check before we get too far into the day. Okay. All right. Sounds excellent. So, like I said, we're doing crown chakra, we're doing melody beatty, we are doing we're going to do some black liturgies this morning. We're going to move it and get out of here because I got to print some stuff. I got a concert to run today. I got a baby bag to pack. I got stuffs. Okay. Those of you over on Instagram can definitely see that the belly has, listen, she has sunk a little bit. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try to find, I was going to try to find, I'm going to try for one more second. If I do not find it, then I do not find it. I did not find it. So we're forgetting it. Hello, Ryan. I will wave at you. Okay. We're forgetting it. Oh, one more thing. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And we're live. Okay. All right. One more spot. Live streams. And where did it go? This one. Daily Boost. There we are. Okay. Let's get started. So, members, say hi if you're here. Check yourselves in. Let's get started with Black Liturgies because I was going to read a post that was shared the other day, and a lot of our membership / our practitioners were sharing it. But this one came up this morning, like literally, you guys can see an hour ago. I checked it before I came live, and so I think we will read this one. Okay. And we're going to go from there. So, y'all know how I feel about Black Liturgies. It's an account on Instagram. There is also a book by the same name. You can support Cole Arthur Riley, who is the creator of the account and the author of the book, and has another book at colearthurriley.com or on this site. So the caption has a lovely quote from Bell Hooks. It says, "I think people are hungry for dissent." And this particular post has something that I talk about all the time, people, all the time. And so I'm excited to get into it. All right. So the first slide says, "And if I know anything at all, it's that a wall is just a wall and nothing more at all. It can be broken down." By Asada Shakur. Shakur. I don't know why I was like trying to bashar that. Shakur. Anyway, okay. I'm going to read it one more time. "And if I know anything at all, it's that a wall is just a wall and nothing more at all. It can be broken down. It can be broken down." Next slide. "When an individual is protesting society's refusal to acknowledge his dignity as a human being, his very act to protest confers dignity on him." And this is one of the things I love about this account. This is not the thing that I talk about all the time, but one of the things that I love about this account is how much it centers dignity, how much it centers human dignity, how much it centers being human and being dignified, right? So I'll read this one more time. "When an individual is protesting society's refusal to acknowledge his dignity as a human being, his very act of protest confers dignity on him." And that's by Bayard Rustin. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one for today. I'm so sorry, y'all. I've got a runny nose. "You died. I cried and kept on getting up a little slower and a lot more deadly. How are you here? What are you doing here? You're supposed to be It's supposed to be live stream touring. Hello. Hello, Starlight. Hello, Puppet. Oh, because there goes Poppy. Go get Poppy. I see him. I see it on the Love and Action account. Anyway, you died. I cried and kept on getting up. A little slower and a lot more deadly. Love Flyby. I love it. Asada Shakur. I had to check, make sure I'm still in the Google Meet. There we go. All right. Here we go with the inhale, exhale. And this is the part that I talk about all the time. Oh, thank you. All right. Inhale. Complacency is a curse. Exhale. I want more for us. Inhale. Complacency is a curse. Exhale. I want more for us. I'm not on Do Not Disturb, y'all. Inhale. Protest is sacred. Exhale. We get free together. And yeah. Oh, yes. Inhale. Protest is sacred. Exhale. We get free together. Woo! Woo! I was going to talk about the complacency, but man, all right, one more time. Inhale. Protest is sacred. Exhale. We get free together. And this is why, I read all of these and I often feel like as activists, as light workers, as healers, as people on the earth moving through and trying to do something beyond where we're at and trying to do better and trying to create a world where people actually love each other and people actually care for each other and people actually move mountains together, right? That it can be lonely because you feel like you're talking to a freaking wall all the time. You feel like nobody's there with you. And this is a reminder that protest is togetherness and that we get free together. None of us are free until all of us are free, right? I want more. I want more for all of us. I want more for all of us. Complacency is a curse. Complacency is a curse. And this is something I talk about all the time, that when there's not a big event going on, y'all got to be on it. I'm scrolling through my page because there is, oh, look, complacency. Look at this. I'm going to read you all my caption. Yes, we've talked about this before. Yes, I said it again on a live that I'm editing down this morning. Complacency is a feeling of quiet pleasure or security. Complacency is a large reason why many of you aren't talking about liberation and freedom in our hearts and our minds. Complacency is a large reason why many people aren't willing to pursue healing themselves from supremacy, capitalism, and colonialism. Complacency allows for people to let others do the full lift and believe that's enough. We will not have freedom and liberation for all until we cease being complacent in times of relative peace, until we continue to fight even when we aren't watching state-sanctioned murders and genocides everywhere we look. It will take all of us moving in the same direction, even with different thoughts or paths to getting there. Whether you're a builder, a follower, a speaker, a writer, you are needed to fight the film of complacency. Ceasefire now. Free Palestine. Black Lives Matter. Thank you. I tried to look cute today. Also have a filter on over here. Thank you, Dr. Flo. Welcome in, Dr. Flo. Dr. Flo, Dr. Flo, Doctoral Flo. Okay, so that was like only one of my posts on complacency, and y'all can hear my passion. I think we would have to scroll back really far to find the the other complacency post, because there was a lot of posts for Black History Month, you know what I'm saying? And it's like 2 years old. Anyway, okay, we got to go back to Black liturgies because I got to connect this. What was the quote? What was the quote? What was the quote? Tara, what was the quote? Help yourself. Help me help you. Help me help you. Help me help you. Oh, too far. Too far. Too far. Too far, folks. Complacency is a curse. I want more for us. I want more for us, for all of us. And if we sit in complacency, if we decide to do nothing at all and just accept the status quo, we'll never have more. We will never have freedom together. Ever. We will never have it. And I'm just very much moved by this slide as well today, because I do think that there is another man self-emulated. Since we've really talked about this last, I believe that, 7 world kitchen workers were murdered by the state of Israel. Israel has bombed Iran. Iran has fired back. And Israel bombed a tourist town. Right? Hello, Suzanne. So this one really gets to me today. You died. I cried. And then here's the important part, y'all. And kept on getting up. A little slower and a lot more deadly. Because when you don't live in complacency, when you live to change, when you live to move, when you live to speak, when you live to liberate, when you live to heal, sure, grief might slow you down, but you're also a lot more deadly. And yes, Google, I would like to stay in the call. Thank you so much for participating in today's festivities. All right, we got to move on, folks. We got to move on. We got to go find the crown chakra because that's what we're talking about. What's wrong in your brain? Chakra notes. All right. Tara, crown chakra Saturday. Scrolled too far. All right, y'all know where your dome is. It's at the top of your head, at the top of your dome. Okay. It's the connection with your spirit, right? So if you are complacent, are you connected with your spirit? You connected with your spirit? Hi, Snacks. Welcome in. Likely not, right? Y'all, I have a feeling I'm going to go in today, and I'm trying to keep this I'm trying to keep it little today. Trying to keep it little. Trying to keep it concise. These people, they're like registering. There's like emails happening. Oh man, I also just looked in the camera and low. We are low. Anyway, continuing. Okay, I want you to look around your room. I want you to find some purple. Y'all know that purple is one of my favorite colors. Okay, I love green. I love purple. I love pink. Those are like my three faves. Okay, my 3 faves. So perp, find some perp. If you're a Vikings fan, you always know where to find perp. Okay, you can look at purple and you can pull from it the feelings of wisdom, tranquility, intuition, royalty, respect, regality, and important figure energy. I personally today think we should all be tapping into wisdom and important figure energy. Oh, I see you. Thank you. Right? Wisdom, knowledge, right? Research. These are all things that fight complacency, right? Particularly wisdom. Because we cannot be complacent if we expect to change the world. Lots of y'all can talk a big old game. Lots of y'all can blah, da, 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 about all the things you're going to do and all the things you have done and all the things that you want to do and and all the things that are bad in the world and how horrible it is to exist here and how sad it is and how traumatic it is. And I'm not poo-pooing that, because I agree that the world sucks. And what are you going to do about it? That's Tuesdays. But what are you going to do about it? Increase your wisdom. Increase your intuition. Increase your important figure energy. And quit mooing about it and do something about it. Call for ceasefire. Talk to your communities. Make a video and post it. Go live. Stop talking in back corners about how horrible whatever industry you are in is. We know. Do you know why it's horrible? Because everything we live is built on white supremacy. Capitalism is built on white supremacy. What is white supremacy built on, you asked? Oh, yes, chattel slavery. We went there today, right? And some of y'all are real complacent in talking about it. Some of y'all are real complacent in coming into certain people's DMs and talking about it, right? For some of y'all, that's comfortable. But I need you to not be complacent. I need you to be in your important figure energy. I need you to be in your royalty, in your respect for yourself, in your regality, in your intuition and your wisdom. Because your complacency is not assisting me in moving beyond. Your complacency and your comfort does not move freedom and liberation. You know what does? Oh, it's like I've said all this before. Becoming uncomfortable enough to change. Becoming uncomfortable enough to radicalize. Becoming uncomfortable enough to change your thoughts and to do something. This was not the sermon I meant to preach today on the color purple. But here we are. All right. The food of today is fresh air, sunlight, nature, and water. It is very nice in North Carolina today. It's a little cloudy and a little cool here in Minnesota. But I will be going out later to run a concert. So I will get some fresh air, a little bit of sunlight, and nature. I haven't had my water today. Well, I had water at 4 a.m. But anyway, continuing on. If you have a pet rock familia, you can add to it and you can engage in your crown chakra energy with selenite, labradorite, moonstone, amethyst, or clear quartz. Clear quartz. I think quartz is pretty. I think that we should add diamonds to the list. I feel like those are very transparent. You know what I mean? And when you are balanced in your crown chakra, I believe you do have transparency in your thoughts. But let's start with imbalance, because y'all know how we do. If you are imbalanced, you have an enemy of thoughts. You're overwhelmed with your thoughts. You're uncomfortable with higher power. You're anxious. You're fearful. You're depressed. And you're unsatisfied. Now, I want to talk about this uncomfortable with higher power thing. I'm going to talk about this uncomfortable with higher power, because what did I just say? I just said that you have to become uncomfortable enough to change, right? But all of the world is change. And in order to change, something has to make you uncomfortable, right? Right? This making sense? You're uncomfortable with higher power. If you're uncomfortable with higher power, you're uncomfortable with yourself. You're uncomfortable with your wholeness. You're uncomfortable with your flaws. You're uncomfortable with something that relates to you, because the only thing that higher power is ever reflecting to you is the thing that you're reflecting to it. He, she, they, entity, alien, Allah, God, right? If you are uncomfortable with higher power, you are uncomfortable with yourself. You are not harnessing your power, and you are doing nothing with it. Y'all getting it? Excuse me. Like I said at the beginning, I have a runny nose. If you are aligned in your crown chakra, you are blissful, you are whole, you know you reflect divinity, you can see beauty in the world, and you are optimistic. Now, as much as I come on here, entity alien, right? Alien entity. That's what I feel like higher power is, an alien entity, right? Now, as much as I come in here and I tell y'all that you can't be complacent and you got to be uncomfortable and da 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 da, I want you to know that everything is change. Everything can move. What if the uncomfortable, right, became the comfortable? What if the only reason it's uncomfortable is because you're the only one asking for it? Because you have not found your community, because you have not found the thing that's going to move the needle. Everything is change. Everything is passing. There is beauty even in the deepest, darkest of places. Right? I'm going to use a stupid analogy really quick. You got 5 minutes. We ain't going to be out of here in 5 minutes, child. I've been preaching. This is why they keep me on. This is why they keep me on the same days. Because when I miss a day, I'm like, what? All right. Where was gonna go? Oh, okay. If y'all have seen Lord of the Rings, y'all seen Lord of the Rings? Everybody seen Lord of the Rings? If you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, I do suggest that you go watch it. Okay. Anyway, Lord of the Rings. Spoiler alert. Okay. If you haven't seen Lord of the Rings, you haven't read Lord of the Rings, I need y'all, like fast forward about 5 minutes. Okay. If you're on the podcast, if you're here on YouTube, fast forward. Okay. Okay. So, oh, we had to get that up. Okay. In the first movie, Gandalf falls, right? And he says, some people say is fly, you fools. And I don't think it says that. I think it says run, you fools. But people say it's a Mandela effect. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure he says run, but y'all debate yourselves. Okay. That's not what I'm here to debate. What I am here to debate is when he falls, and he falls into darkness, through layers and layers and layers and layers of darkness with this demon, right? And where's the beauty in that? Well, the beauty is in that fire, that light of the demon, right? But B, what happens later? Gandalf the White, right? Through fire and through darkness and through change, Gandalf comes back, right? Even in the darkness, there is light. And this actually happens in the Silmarillion as well by the same dude. What is his name? J.R. Tolkien, right? Yeah, Tolkien. Yeah, am I right? And this is The Rings of Power. I'm not going to spoil it for you. It's on Amazon Prime. Y'all go watch it. Great little show. Okay, it's coming back. Okay, same thing happens. The Phoenix in the y'all know what a Phoenix is, but it's really spotlighted in that book that we're not supposed to talk about because transphobic. Thank you. J. Tolkien. A phoenix burns to be reborn. JRR. Yeah, see? JR. JRR. Thank you. JRR. Juror. Ooh, y'all, the dishwasher's going off. I think it's JR. I think it's JR Tolkien. JRR. Yeah, JRR Tolkien. RR. Okay. Optimistic. Even in the darkness, even in death, even in the worst, right? What did we say in Black Liturgies today? You died. I cried and kept on getting up a little slower, and a lot more deadly. The dichotomy of light and dark, right? Okay, let's hit this beatie. Let's hit the beatie. Here we go. The Beatty is 52 Weeks of Conscious Contact by Melody Beatty. This is connected to the 12-step tradition. And if we get into the word God or higher power. Oh, no, pause. Pause while I'm scrolling. You all need to put in the comments right now the affirmation of the day, or you need to go find the post on the Love and Action sites. The affirmation of today is I know or I understand. What do you know or understand? Put it in the blank. Fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. I opened the wrong thing. And while you're doing that, I'm going to scroll to lovability. That's what week we're on, right? No, we're on blessings. Aren't we? Blessings, 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 blessings. Oh, this is a long way down. We're still scrolling. I know or I understand. I know or I understand. All right. So y'all that have been here know that we read this text every day in Daily Boost. Each day has a little bit of a different, we've got gratitude focuses. We've got prayers, which we're going to read today. We've got actions. We've got inventory focus. And these themes help us kind of circulate things in Love and Action Network. So this week's theme has been blessings, and I will introduce the next theme when I get done here reading day 7. Okay, so here's day 7 of blessings. Just ask for blessings. Extend blessings toward others. Then leave the details of the blessings, the how, when, and where, to God. It won't take long before we see how well blessings work. Blessings are one way we can participate in love and good in the world. I'm going to read that one more time. I'm going to replace the word God, okay? Again, because we're a bring your own belief organization. Yeah, I know that the week is blessings, yes. And I know that this week was a doozy, yes. This week is still a doozy, still going on, still happening. All right, just ask for blessings. Extend blessings toward others. Then leave the details of the blessings, the how, when, and where to love. It won't take long before we see how well blessings work. Blessings are one way we can participate in the love and good in the world. The prayer of the week is bless me and help me remember to bless others every day. Bless me and help me remember to bless others every day. Is the only thing that pulls me back to social media and like actually participating with people. You are a blessing. You right now, in your wholeness and in your brokenness, you are a blessing. Bless people with your love. Bless people with your joy. Bless people with your light. You plus one. Someone else needs to hear you. Someone else needs to hear you. You plus one. In this moment, you are a blessing. Bless me and help me remember to bless others every day, just like we do in Love and Action. We are here every day. Every day. Right. I know that things are going to get better or are getting better. Yes. I know we have a healthy baby. Yes. Very true. In my wholeness, I am a blessing. Yes. Yes. All right. Next week's theme. Are y'all ready? I thought you said are on fire. I was really concerned about the potatoes on fire, but are fire. I'm so happy they're on fire or not on fire. Next week's theme, week 17, one day at a time. One day at a time. We will be starting that theme with Poppy Wata and Starlight tomorrow in Waiting to Exhale. That doubles as the daily boost on Sundays. I believe that is at 1:30 Central Time. And speaking of that, we're going to wrap up today with a brief jaunt through the Love in Action website. So let me get this so I can get the clippy later as I do. Okay, so if you want to know about our weekly events, you can go over to lovedandlovable.org. That is where you find all of them. You scroll down a little ways and you will see that right now we are sitting in the Saturday boost, which happens at 1 p.m. Eastern on Saturdays. It may change time. There's a baby in here. You know, the baby's got to be released at some point. Okay, so you might not see me for a while, but you'll see our practitioners. Somebody will take over Crown Chakra Saturday. Then on Sunday, Dr. Flo is up with a 10 a.m. Concert of Hope. Then we have, as I already mentioned, Waiting to Exhale at 1:30 p.m. Mondays and Tuesdays, Dr. Flo is back in the saddle with the Daily Boost. That is Sacral Chakra Monday and Solar Plexus Tuesday. We will have an Ask Us Anything masterclass at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time, Dr. Flo and I. Then there's a late night sax taping at 8:45. I think we're going back to that time. I'm not sure. I will talk to Snacks later. Then Wednesdays, I'm back for Heart Chakra Wednesday. Wednesdays are a busy day. Okay, Heart Chakra Wednesday. There's a boost. Then there's a Concert of Hope. And then there's Waiting to Exhale. Then we, looks like there's a missing event here. Oh, no, it's just backwards. It's weirdly backwards. Okay. Thursdays and Fridays, Snacks is back at a new time at 12 p.m. Eastern for throat chakra and third eye chakra. And then I, of course, am back on Saturdays. Okay. So that is the brief run through. You can go to lovedandlovable.org. You can click on it. You can register to come and you'll get the links into your inbox. You can also join our VIP membership over on Halo and get attendance for coming. And you can just stay as close or as far away as you would like to. Okay. That is the way that works. Okay. I'm wrapping it up because this was only supposed to be 30 minutes. We are 6 minutes back. We're 6 minutes past. So you know, I gotta go. I gotta print stuff. I gotta go jump into the things. So, what is my closing? Continue to be anti-racist. Be safe. Wear a mask. Make good trouble. Do good work. I love y'all hardcore. I love y'all hardcore. I want you to hear that because I think sometimes people misconstrue that, like, just because I'm yelling at y'all all the time, just because I'm encouraging you and equipping and empowering you to move and change and radicalize and liberate and freedomize, whatever that means, it don't mean I don't love you. You are loved and lovable. Ain't nobody going to change that. I can't change that. You can feel bad about yourself, but like, that's not my problem. That sounds like a personal problem. You know what I'm saying? So you're loved and lovable. I love y'all hardcore. And I'll see you next time. I do have a spill of beans in my stories today at some point. Might be after the concert. We'll see. But I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.